I hope all of you know, right, how to make tea or coffee. We are not going to use the kettle. Okay. We are going to use the normal utensil, put in the stove or the gas, put water, let it boil, put a bit of sugar if necessary, then put what? The tea leaves and let it boil for 10 to 15 minutes. Tea done. Correct. Now you are saying I will also do research on tea. Now how to change, how to put it some nobility in that? Let's see who can tell. How to put the nobility in that? How to prepare a new type of tea? Anyone? Now suppose you can say, okay, I have boiled the water. Okay, then I put the sugar. Before putting the tea leaves, I put ginger, cloves. Okay, cardamom. Yes, very nice. Cardamom. So what it becomes? It becomes tea, but you have given your some important factors in it, so it makes it novel. Clear? Now let's say some other science already done that one. So what we can do? We can put basil leaves in that one. That's why green tea and normal tea. There's a difference. So just need to find what can be added, what can be removed, and to improvise the process. That will also comes under nobility. Okay, so this is the first step. Second thing is that whatever you are doing, is it interesting? Interesting means obviously interesting to you first. That means what you are doing, you are actually interested in it. Otherwise, you cannot proceed. Secondly, you think that whether it is interesting to the society or not. But first of all, you should be interested in your own thought. And then whether it is relevant. Okay, whether it is relevant or not. Relevant here means whether the results of the study should be of practical value to the researcher and make significant contribution. Okay, now suppose you found out, let's say, eggplant. Okay, you say eggplant, if you eat eggplant, nothing will happen. So is it of any value? Is it giving anything to society? So eating eggplant, nothing will happen. So if you eat or don't eat, it is not relevant. Correct. So here you can say that eating eggplant may improve the health of the skin. So in this case, that is relevant. So what will happen? That eggplant is giving some benefits, or in other words, you can say eating eggplant can cause allergies. That is also beneficial because you are giving some knowledge, giving some output. Clear now? That's why if your results are negative, it can also be published. Means so that nobody else will waste their time in doing the same research because there is a negative results. Understood? So it should be of some practical value for the researcher. Secondly, the findings, the conclusions, and recommendations can be used in improving the practice, or it can be used to solve the problem that you have mentioned in your problem statement. Clear? Now, in short, you can say relevancy means will the results, will the outcome of your project will give any knowledge to the future generation, or is there any future scope of your study? That you should keep in mind. Number 4 is feasibility. Okay, feasibility means whether you can complete the work, right? Whether you can complete the work within 3 years or not. How feasible it is. Okay. Now, Let's say I have given some example here. Now, if your topic is too broad, like you are studying the effects of TV violence on children, can you complete? Can you actually do the research? Effects of TV violence on children? What do you say?
It's a very huge topic, so maybe again we can categorize specific points and then we can come on the research topic.
Yes, because here TV violence, even nowadays in the cartoons, right? In YouTube, you can find some cartoons. They're also they also have their own cartoons which are like they are showing the fighting with each other. So that also comes under violence. So which type of TV violence? Is it a type of like domestic violence? Because when two countries, right, they are saying that two countries when they fight with each other, that is also violence. Fighting among friends also violence. So which type of, so it's too broad. It is feasible, but it is not feasible for a PhD research. Okay. Then the next question will come: can the problem really be investigated? Now, effects of TV violence on children. Can we actually investigate it?
I think yes.
How?
So it would be like whether whether we're gonna divide into like the children or maybe with their parents, something like that. So let's say like we give the channel, right? It's
Mhm.
related to the TV channel.
Okay. Okay. Yes. First of all, it will come to the channel. Which channel? Correct.
Sorry, my internet is very bad. So if we can give like the channel, like maybe what kind of violence we are focusing, right? For domestic or what
Mhm.
kind of things we can focus on those part, and
Mhm.
afterwards, we can analyze, like we analyze from 10 or 20 or depends on the planning we have. So let's see the response from the survey. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we can do from that.
Yes. Okay. Okay. You can do the survey, but can the survey be completed within 1 pages or 2 pages?
I don't think so.
So is it feasible? But it needs a lot of time, money, right, to investigate the problem. Correct. Although TV violence is a problem, right? That is understandable. But is it feasible? Because research means, research is never ending actually. It is a continuous process. But when it comes to PhD, it has a time limit. Correct. That's the thing you need to identify, that you have something to be completed within time. So if there is no time limit, but every research, whatever research you can say, every research has a time limit. Like if you are going for some grants, like AIU grants or Commonwealth countries, they have grants. There is a time limit, like 3 years, 4 years. Okay, and what cost and times are involved in analysis. So you need to check, okay, this one I can complete within 2.5 years, and the 6 months I will do the writing work, like writing thesis, writing articles, and publishing, etc., etc. Okay, and then is it researchable? That means the data that you will be collecting, can it actually answer the problem? That means now suppose we have gathered some data, can we do the analysis of the data or not? Like sometimes we put like open-ended and closed-ended questions, right? Or yes or no, or sometimes we put that strongly agree, or like neutral answers. When you get some neutral answers, that time it is very difficult to analyze those answers. So that means, can we do the research on it or not? Okay, can we do the research? Now suppose during the past one year, there is a huge research going on, like conducting online classes, and face-to-face classes? Which one is more beneficial?